doesn't matter how slowly you go, as long as you don't stop. If all you can do is crawl, then start crawling.
This matchup is quite hard to predict. We have Darknessdex, the 7th seed from Slovenia, up against Darknessdex from Russia, also known as Knifehappy, who hasn't been playing much in the competitive scene and has recently just started in the ladder and has done quite poorly, but has managed to get into the top 10. It hasn't played anyone good as well. On the other hand, Darknessdex is quite well known in the community, but really hasn't been playing in tournaments because of issues of, I guess, attitude with other players and conflict with the Eastern European players. I'd say Darknessdex should have this. He's got the experience and he's a 1v1 specialist. He's great at can micro the grenades. He knows what to buy in a 1v1. But that being said, Darknessdex has been practicing a lot recently with some of the top players, and they have vouched for his improvement and says he does have a good chance. So good luck to both players. I'd say Darknessdex winning in 2 games. G'day, welcome to Tramway, and we have Darknessdex from Slovenia up against Darknessdex Knifehappy. We see him buying an elite marksman squad plus a few single SMGs, quite expensive. 15 MP SMGs for the Soviets, and Darknessdex going an assault squad. That is out of the norm as of late. Most people choosing to go elite marksman plus single SMGs no matter what nation, except for I guess UK, where they don't have the automatics or Japanese. Unfortunately though, Knifehappy didn't get into the position first when he should have with the red guards. Strangely enough, Darknessdex takes the opportunity with just the assault squad, a few elite marksmen in the outlying areas doing some grenading, some decent grenading in fact, but not enough for the numbers that they have. Only 5 elite marksmen didn't manage to take out more. Actually, Darknessdex took out more elite marksmen than Knifehappy took out the assault squad, so that's unfortunate. Maybe this guy can redeem the Soviets' efforts. He's also from Russia, very patriotic of him to go Soviets. This Tramway though, very head-on fight, so maybe not, I suppose, the best map to take advantage of the CP cost of charge. Assault squad from Knifehappy, and we have an assault squad from Natnat. Starting to feel like I'm casting an old AS1 or AS2 beta game. No elite marksman, interesting enough, by Darknessdex. One left from Knifehappy trying to get in. Unfortunate. So this is I think might be a tough match for Knifehappy. Darknessdex is the best Slovenia player, and you can say he's probably one of the best European 1v1 players. And Knifehappy is relatively new to this competitive community. Not sure how much time he has had to prac. I don't know about you guys, but doctors in Australia don't have any time for anything else but work. But I guess maybe doctors in Russia don't. He's a doctor from Russia. Darknessdex has a guy behind the line, interesting. It's the assault squad leader, in fact. Another assault squad, I think, from Knifehappy, or is that... it's a partisan squad just to fill in the gaps. Darknessdex is really pressuring hard. He's going to the western point as Knifehappy is really in a bad situation right now. He's got the sides as well of the spawn, I guess, electricity area where you can throw grenades at will. And one SMG guy, it manages to hold. This is partisans as well. They're out in the open. That's definitely one thing partisans aren't good at, surviving in the open. There's a few little hit points that they have. They easily get drained out of them, as you can see. Just totally devastated. The entire partisan squad for, I think, no gain whatsoever. There's still this SDG-44 guy. You can see he's definitely outmatched right now, Mr. Darknessdex, or Knifehappy, as he likes to call himself now. Darknessdex capping with the minority force Eastern Point. He's also moving up the rest of his force. He realized that now he doesn't have to play too safe and cautious. He's going to push all the way back to here, and unfortunately I can see some fire, and that would mean, oh no, it's still alive. That's what the hell's going on. You see that? That is bizarre. No ammunition, and wow, he must have dropped his tank. Oh, his tank exploded, but he survived? How did he survive a tank exploding on his back? Usually the flame tank, when it explodes, it engulfs the person carrying it. I guess this guy's a lucky bastard, but I don't know how he's going to refuel, because I don't think you get any sort of tank, flame tank ammunition in an ammo truck. 23 to 0, it's the top 3 cap. Lucky for him, it is quite easy to stop the 3 cap in Tramway. T60 is now going to the center and will be able to clear, just needs some line of sight in there. Here comes some shock infantry coming in. On the right side, nothing there. It's going to be quite hard to come through. Needs to really knock down the wall, perhaps down here. You can definitely run this over. This wall is not immune to a light tank like T60, like most walls. Unfortunately, for some reason he's not. I mean, it's the DC. I don't think the AI... Oh, that's why the P3 is already out from Darknessdex and he can't really come out now. Wow, AP snipe. That P3 took out 2 SMD soldiers. That's 30 MP worth of the Soviet forces. Now that's 45 MP worth. Fortunately, not looking good at all. Now this T60 is hiding behind this crane. I don't think Darknessdex has seen it because you can probably shoot through. Shock infantry is really locked down in spawners. In fact, Darknessdex has a squad. This is the 1-pointer Panzerfaust squad. I guess this is a good choice for him because it doesn't need the sniper right now because there's no shootout. It's a full-on assault. Oh, what a shot there by Knifehappy. Gets a nice bazooka shot in the main gun. Now the T60 can reign supreme if he wants to go to the center and start to clean up. But he can't right now because he has to defend the 3-cap in his spawn flag. He's going to the spawn flag now. Can he do anything? Just near line of sight. Yep, one guy moving across and now he'll be able to shoot up. But it's dangerously undefended on the side and the Panzerfaust could potentially shoot through this little gap and it may... Oh, T60 does see it in the nick of time and does take it up. But another one. Perhaps Newt's going to pick up the Panzerfaust. He's going to try pick up the Panzerfaust. Now he is going for it. T60 cannot shoot it from this angle, but now it's going to come up, potentially shoot from this area there. Oh, from here in fact. Oh no! Oh, lucky tracked, but that's going to just delay Glastric, but that's what he needs right now. He's got the MP, sorry, he's got the tank in fact. This is going to be repaired, so he just needs to delay Glastrix, and then now his P3 gets repaired and is back into the situation he's in. And Darknessdex really didn't lose much because he has the majority of flags, but wow, here comes the charge unit out from Knifehappy. Is this a charge unit? I think, no it's not because it's not out yet. It's out in 7 seconds. It's a normal infantry squad grenade. Doesn't hit its mark. But all of a sudden, Glastrix has a lot of damn infantry, and in fact, I think this is a problem for Darknessdex because he's got 2 shock infantry. Because look at this, there's no payback. I haven't seen payback ticking up for Mr. Darknessdex for a long time, and that basically means he hasn't lost a thing, but that also means that Glastrix can have more on the field because he's basically ticking up probably nearly double the resources than Mr. Darknessdex. One of the little things when you play out there about Assault Squad 2 resources, it allows the player to come back, in fact, but you can kind of work your resources a bit to make sure you always get payback in the optimal amount without losing too much as well. Also, Brandenburger from the distance. Shock infantry trying to push onto this point. An interesting play by Glastrix. A good one in fact. Keep pressuring all points. Definitely going to catch Darknessdex with his pants down. Needs to send some guys back. Panzer 3 proving to be in a very useless position. Still not into the fight yet. And it definitely can be. I think Darknessdex wants to use his infantry instead. Shock infantry capping the flag. Doing okay, but at the other end we have a swap of the flags. Darknessdex actually capping that flag. And soon the P3. P3 is interesting, not really hunting the T60 for some reason. And here comes the T-34-76 and can take out the P3. But perhaps this will decide the battle. The 50-50 play. Who's going to win this one? Anyone can, I guess, at this range once he knocks down this wall. Oh, Darknessdex, oh, misses. His side, no, not too much. T-34 side is so weak. Oh, actually, it's not that weak, but all around it's pretty much weak. You just need to angle it right. 45-degree angle is the best thing for T-34-76. I would probably knock down the wall right now and just take a shot. Yep, just like this. Unfortunately, though, hits that little carriage. Sandbags in the way. Now he's behind the tramway, Darknessdex. This thing is actually... I think the hitbox is a bit bugged, because it seems like even though you hit above it, it still hits something. So, unfortunate there for Glastrix, but he manages to get the eastern point. T60 is still alive, no counter to be seen yet. He's in fact going to Darknessdex spawn. This is so interesting, but he ran it too far up for the P3 to easily put it away. That was a giveaway. That was a suicidal run, and this side is dangerous. If I was Glastrix, perhaps a half track will do, just to slice down here, take out the units, not spend too much, and take that point and move the hard track away. Just make the P3 get out of its comfort zone because it needs to go somewhere to kill the infantry killer. And unfortunately that one was just given away to him right there. Darknessdex with an assault squad at spawn. Struggling to keep up the pressure. The pressure is definitely on for both layers, attacking multiple flags at a time. Looks much easier than it is. Shock infantry is now moving to the center. He just needs to go for it. Perhaps go for another angle. Run the T-34 back over here and go for another shot. Just needs to do something about that P3 or attack another flag with a half track. That's definitely what it needs, because this flag is being held is not attainable. It's unattainable basically, because there's nothing really here. No infantry killers. Lockie can, I think Darknessdex has, look at his MP situation, he can afford to look at anything. Nearly 600 MP, he can just buy it and just counter it easily. It's so far away for reinforcements, and I'm happy to attack. So this is definitely the flag to take, and he's taking with the flamethrower instead. Nice burning action, you can see 4 volts from perish from that. Darknessdex is using this alley though quite well. It still has this alleyway, point blank chuck infantry in the back, bam, that guy just totally ignored that person there. Now let's see, this battle of the tanks is still undecided for a very long time. Very cautious Knifehappy. Maybe we should just go for it. P3 will struggle, won't be able to penetrate it pretty much unless it's a turret or main gun shot. If it's angled right, it's in a good angle, great angle position, misses. T34, no, don't angle more. Angle it a bit more to the left will be ideal, but never mind. He did bounce that as expected and will be able to take out the P3, but instantly Darknessdex can afford anything he wants pretty much. Interesting, he bought a what? He bought an elite MG call. That's very strange of him. Perhaps he wants to bring it to, not sure where he wants to bring it, maybe to hold the spawn flag, I don't know. That was a strange buy in my opinion. No Brandenburgers in weight though from Darknessdex, the usual Brandenburger tactics. And no sneaky sneakies in the front of the lines for the Germans. So T34 can push up more closer if it wants to. But here's the dreaded H. Tramway though, definitely not a recipe for insta-win, because excuse me, because of the close range of the tank battles. Most of the smaller tanks or more or less expensive tanks has a chance versus the bigger ones. Excuse me, I've got a hair in my throat. Okay. So it's got the western point. Okay, that's good play by Knifehappy. He can hold this point for now. And interesting is pushing into the flank. Careful though, SMG is lingering behind there potentially for a grenade. Ooh, this is going to be timed if it's going to be timed right. Oh, it's getting so close. This is grenade potential. This is definitely in grenade range. Ooh, oh, just missed. That was definitely direct control because the IA would have glitched because of the angle. Is now moving away. A lot of micro being wasted at this stage. T34 76 has been taken out by the H from this angle. Right through those gates of the warehouse. And Darknessdex also with a sniper in the usual back position over here. Gonna be hard to face in a shootout. Look at the MGs going like crazy. At least the Flamer has taken out the MG42, MG34 of the Brandenburger, but has exploded from another shot. Interesting position from Darknessdex with the H, can rain right down to here towards the spawn, and has kind of a bit of a shield of these two trams in this position. It's a decent position, I guess. And BS3, ooh, interesting, could be risky. But BS3 on here won't be too great in my opinion. BS3 down here will be great. Just straight down to spawn. Infantry killer, buy that as 2. Buy that too, and then that infantry killer will be uncountable. With that BS3 there, and what did take it out? That was something. An 80 infantry, I can see just died from MP40. That must have been the one that took a shot at the H, and it's got turret and main gun down. He's putting... Oh no, that's disastrous! SMG guy, how many can he kill before he... Or maybe he can get a grenade off. Maybe he can get a grenade off. No, he can't. He's just healing himself and he gets a Molotov, then cremated. And that could have been much worse than what it turned out to be for Glasterix. If he puts an 80 gun down this lane, gets the infantry killer, sneaky guy from Knifehappy. Well, that doesn't matter. That's not Darknessdex. Oh, that guy survived a lot. How many can he kill? Oh no, he's gonna kill the MG. Oh, the MG DP machine gunner. Oh, that was close. Very, very close indeed. BS3 down this line. Infantry killer down this line, take the eastern point easily, kill anything that Darknessdex spawns and cut him off, but the T60 at this end just got Panzerfaust right here, and now back to where we were before. Glasterix struggling to hold on to his spawn point, and unfortunately not a very, seems like Darknessdex isn't getting much of a context now, and I can see Glasterix really trying his angles, trying his different positions, But I think he's just, to be honest, he's just being outplayed by the skill of Darknessdex right now. Definitely the more experienced player, and also better at 1v1. Glastrix proving to be someone who sticks in there, tries different things, and that will be his chance to win this game. It doesn't look, I say win the next game, I guess, because I don't think he'll definitely win this one. It's pretty much all over at BS3, unfortunately. Is one slow puppy to move, and it's getting stuck and at least knocked down. Now it's getting stuck on a bloody tram, what do you call those, tram shelters? Poor thing, can't do much. It's controlled by the AI. It's interesting. It's got some strange move orders happening there. That's still turreted, don't know what it's doing. Oh, has he quit? Oh, Knifehappy's quit, that's why it's controlled by the AI. So that's a GG. He's surrendered. Well done to Darknessdex.